guys? Green Dragon here. Welcome back to another video. Today, a very different video. Today, we are going to be doing a DBD killer tier list video, but not just any tier list video. We are going to be ranking from the order that they are in right now, the killers that are the least and the most fun to play as. Now, this is a play as tier list, not against. I might make the against. If you guys want to see the play against tier list, let me know in the comments down below. And leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe as well. Completely free. And you guys are always welcome to unsubscribe if you feel like it. Anyway, let's get on to the video. We have the categories. We have very cash money. These killers are very fun to play as to me. My personal opinion, again, it's all based off of opinion. They are fun, or they fun. They are fun, but they don't hit quite the level of very cash money, you know what I'm saying? Now we have the IT tier, okay? These are killers that are just meh. You know, meh to play as. You know what I'm saying? Not fun. Not fun. These are killers that I just don't find fun to play as. I just do not like playing them, you know what I mean? Butter buns. Butter buns are just the killers that I cannot stand, man. Cannot stand playing. Now, I do have to say that this tier list will go without Vecna, because I have not played as Vecna. I don't own him right now. So, unfortunately, there will be no Vecna. I apologize. RIP to Vecna's in the chat. Anyway, on to the tier list. We have Trapper. Trapper, I think it depends on the team you're going against. You know what I'm saying? With Trapper, Trapper's pretty good if you're in, like, solo queue. But it's not based off how good he is. It's based off how much fun you have. Man, the trap noises that go off whenever survivors step in the trap, you hear that little click. Nothing gets better than that, bro. Honestly. It does depend on, you know, what team you're up against, obviously. But I have fun playing as them. So I'm going to just put Trapper in a they fun tier. Because I think Trapper's fun. Now, next, we have Wraith. Wraith, again, I like to go very fucking fast in games, man. I don't know what it is. When I go fast, I go fast. I go vroom vroom, you know what I'm saying? And Wraith does just that, especially with his add-ons. Wraith is a fun killer to play as, and I feel like he's a fun killer to play against, too. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I think Wraith is one of the most fun killers that I, you know, have. So, Wraith goes in the very cash money tier, because I love Wraith, man. I love Wraith. Hillbilly. Now, I think Hillbilly's the same as Wraith. I like going fast, you feel me? I like going pretty fast, right? So Hillbilly, especially with his overchart, or whatever it's called, mechanic. Anyway, yeah, that's all I really gotta say. I love playing as Hillbilly. Hillbilly, to me, is a well-designed killer, especially right now. We are gonna put, nope. We are gonna put Hillbilly in the, honestly, we're gonna put him in the very cash money tier, because I do love playing him more than Trapper. Now, we have the Nurse. Now, this is very subjective again. For those who do not know, they probably, you know, you guys probably don't know, because I don't upload DBD much. I do plan on uploading it a lot. But for those who do not know, Nurse is not my best killer. However, I do have a blast playing her. I really do. But those missed blinks, man, it just hits at the soul, you know? Just for that, I'm gonna have to go with in the I tier. Nurse is okay to with fun wise to me. I'm sure if I was a lot better at her, I would have more fun. But yeah, man. So there's that. Um, Now next we have Myers, and man, um, I actually struggled where to put Myers in this video, man. I really did. I struggled a lot. Now, with Myers, Myers is it really depends on again what team you get, right? It really depends on if survivors are coordinated, if survivors are gen efficient, you know what I mean? Myers, again, one of the weakest killers in the game. He's just not fun, bro. Um, he's just not fun. It does feel good when you finally get that tier 3, and that, and then the Infinite Tier 3 add-on, the Tombstone add-ons, those are fun to play with. Probably not against, but definitely fun to play with. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's Myers. Now we go to Hag. Now Hag, man, we just work our way down, don't we? Hag, I do not like playing Hag, bro. If I want to torture myself, if I want to torture my own balls, I play Hag. If I want to give myself blue balls, I play Hag. Hag to me is simply not fun, man. Like, I don't know. I don't like the having to sit around and wait play style, right? I don't like that. You know what I mean? Um, as well as a survivor can just, basically take her power away. Um, Obviously, same with Trapper, but it's more prevalent with Hag. Um, but yeah, man. Uh, we go on to Doctor, however. Doctor, I, I feel like Doctor is one of those killers that depends on game mechanics, right? Now, you guys might say, well, duh, it depends on game mechanics, but, well, to me, sometimes whenever you shock a survivor and you use your shock ability, they still vault the pallet, window, etc. To me, it feels like there's nothing you can do. Sure, you could say, oh, you know, just shock sooner, right? See, I'm not smart. So, see with Doctor though, Doctor is a fun killer play. I love having auras all the time, and with Doctor, you kind of have that, right? So, Doctor, I'm gonna say he's going in the I tier. A little bit behind Nurse, but I'm gonna say he's going in that tier. Alright, we have Huntress. For those who don't know, this is my main killer, man. This is my main killer. But yeah, Huntress, I love her hatchets. I love that she starts with 7 now. I didn't mind when she started with 5, but man, when she starts with 7, oh my god, it's so good, bro. It is so good. Anyway, the reload time as well, they shrink that up a little bit. It's great, man. I love playing as Huntress. The hits you get with hatchets, it's satisfying if you land hits, man. Really satisfying. We are going to put Huntress in the very cash money tier because I love playing as Huntress, man. It's amazing to me. Now, we got Leatherface. For those who don't know, Leatherface, to me, I normally play Leatherface as Basement Bubba. So I guess we're talking about all-around playstyles, right? If we're talking about all-around, Leatherface is not that good, man. Even with Basement Bubba, if they stick on gens, do all that, However, Bubba is one of those killers that you don't really have to have fun to enjoy, Personally, I love running around with a chainsaw and just, shouting out fucking everything, shouting out all the Bubba anger, right? So, personally, I think Bubba's fun. I think Bubba is a fun killer to play as. So, especially with his chainsaw controlling and all that, I'm gonna have to put Bubba in the they fun tier because they fun. Now we have my old main. Actually, my old main. This is the first killer that I started to main back whenever you had to put survivors in the dream world yourself and had to wait 8 seconds just to hit a survivor. Honestly, I loved playing that Freddy, man. I loved it. I really did. However, the Freddy now, I don't love it, man. I really don't like the play style of this current Freddy. I really don't. On top of that, his powers are extremely weak, and his gameplay loop just does not excite me. You know, I really don't like it. I really don't. I don't know what it is. I just really don't. So with that, I don't hate him as much as Hag now, but I am gonna have to go in the not fun tier. Now we got the pig. The pig, probably one of my least played killers, to be honest. Um, yeah, man, she's, I mean, she's alright, but like, I just don't have fun, you know? Pig, I don't really have fun with Pig simply for the fact that I don't like her, dash ability. And I love her traps, but I do not like her dash ability, man. I don't know. I just really don't. Um, so with Pig, I am gonna have to put Pig all the way in the not fun tier. Not butter buns. I'm not gonna disrespect Pig like that. Not butter buns, you know, but you know. Now we have Clown. How I was talking about one of my mains in previous videos, well, it doesn't get any more than talking about my main than Clown, man. See, the thing with Clown, I used to play Clown so much on the regular. Clown used to be my guy, brother. Me and Clown go way back, you feel me, dog? So, um, yeah, man, Clown, I love Clown. Clown's great. And for that, just because I love Clown, I love playing as Clown, if I don't quit fucking up, I am going to put Clown in the very cash money tier right next to Huntress. Now we have Spirit. Now, Spirit is an interesting killer. I do have fun playing as Spirit. I do. I'm not going to pretend that I don't. However, I feel like her design's great, don't get me wrong, but there's just something missing from the Spirit gameplay that I do not enjoy. I don't know what it is, but something feels missing for me to enjoy the killer. Just for that, I am going to have to put Spirit in the top of the IT tier. But yeah, man. Next we have the Legion. Now, Legion, I love hitting survivors over and over and over again. And again, I love aura reveals and all that, and that's basically what Legion does, right? And man, Legion is a fun killer. While it may not be strong, Legion damn sure is fun, man. So I am going to put Legion in, if I can do it, in the very fun tier. Or they fun tier. Next up on the list, we have Plague. Believe it or not, I love Plague. Plague is a killer that I enjoy. A killer that I just play whenever I'm bored because I know I'm going to have a fun time. Personally, I love, the puking on survivors mechanic. I love the, broken status effect and how, her power is collecting fountains, all that. The only downside to her power is the fountain RNG, which you know that's very minor. That's not bad at all. So for that, we're gonna put Plague in the top of the They Fun tier. Plague is fun, man. Plague is very fun. Anyway, we have Ghostface. Now, I don't play Ghostface in the most efficient way, so this might be on me personally. But I don't really find Ghostface that amusing. He's fun. I don't really use his stalk mechanic. I just use his stealth mechanic. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's probably the downfall of losing most of my game. Some of my games is Ghostface. So yeah, man. So I'm just gonna leave that as a disclaimer. Ghostface is decent. He does fall against good survivors and all that, but he is good. He's decent to play as. So I will put him in front of Doctor in the 8 tier. Once again, not bad to play as. Next, we have our boy Demogorgon. The Demo Dog, as people like to call him. Now, Demogorgon, I love, man. I love Demo. Demo is love. Demo is life. Personally, I don't use his portals that much, but his shred ability is just enough for me to have fun, man. I love it. I love Demo, so I will put Demo in the bottom of the They Fun tier. Now, we have Oni. Now, Oni, the same as, Hillbilly, Wraith, Legion. I love going fast, brother. I love going fast, and Oni does that to a T. Build up your power, you earn it, insta-down, boom, But Fortnite dance emote, right? So Oni is fun, man. I love Oni. So for that, I'm going to put Oni in the behind Trapper, actually. Yep, behind Trapper, right there. Oni is right there. Anyway, what we are going to do is we have Deathslinger. Now, Deathslinger, personally, I'm a Call of Duty guy. I was always a Call of Duty kid. And, with it being Deathslinger, I love his design, man. I absolutely adore the way they designed him. And I think that Deathslinger is a really fun killer to play as. I am going to put Deathslinger in the, behind, Bubba. Because I think he's really fun. But yeah, man. Sorry if I'm just going through these, but yeah, I'm just trying to get through these as quick as possible so the video doesn't drag out for you guys, you know what I'm saying? So here we go. We got Pyramid Head, man. Pyramid Head is, to me, a lot of other killers find this character boring because of his, kind of built-in tunnel mechanic. Personally, I love that mechanic simply because I use, whatever strategies to win, right? So, I love Pyramid Head. I'm not really good with his, little knife in the ground and, basically the, abracadabra shit, I'm not really good with that. However, I do love playing as him, and he is fun regardless. So, I will put him behind Bubba. Fun fact, Pyramid Head, whenever the perk overhaul got released, Pyramid Head was my main for a little bit. Fun fact, by the way. But yeah, however, we move on to Blight. Now, Blight, again, I love going fast. I love getting rewarded for going fast, and man, if you thought I was going to put Blight in a tier like Butter Buns, you got me mistaken. Blight is a really fun killer So I'm gonna put Blight, honestly, above Hillbilly. I feel like I feel like Blight deserves to go above Hillbilly. Because I honestly like playing Blight more. I feel like it's more rewarding for the hits. So I honestly love playing Blight. Twins. Apart from the bugs, I love playing Twins. However, the one thing that gets me the most about playing Twins is whenever Charlotte walks, she walks with like a limp, and it's like visible, like in the game, you can kind of see that with your weapon jiggling around. I don't like that, man. I honestly don't have fun with that aspect. I think that um, I mean, I'm sure the devs were, you know, making that like as a like good addition, which I get it. But personally, I don't like it. But I do like the rest of the Twins' play style, except for all the bugs that come with them. Of course, most of them have been fixed, but you know, we are going. If I can do it, we are going to put Twins in the honestly the I tier behind Doctor. I feel like that's where they deserve to go. Now we have Trickster. I love his design. I do. I also love the way his power, how they took, inspiration from, a lot of stuff. However, in execution, Trickster's power, I don't like it, man. I don't like playing as Trickster. The pickup animation for Trickster is kind of clunky as well. I have to put him in the butter buns, man. I do not like playing Trickster. I will say, yeah, no, I do like playing Hag more than Trickster. I will say that 100%. Um, Nemesis. Uh, honestly, I'm probably gonna put him in the tier above Ghostface. We're gonna put him in the I tier simply because I would have put him higher, but the zombie RNG, not only that, and then the ability to crouch, the tentacle. It just makes Nemesis not fun. I know why, that's in there, obviously, but as a killer, it just makes Nemesis not as fun as he could be, in my opinion. However, the tentacle shots are very satisfying. I'm not gonna lie to you. Pause. Anyway, on to the next killer. We have Pinhead, baby. Now, Pinhead is one of those killers where you gotta be good with your chains. If you're good with Nurse and you're good with vice versa, you're gonna be good with the other. Um, Personally, I'm not good with his chains. However, I love his slowdown with the box and all the chains spawning all at once. Right, I love it. Pinhead, I am going to put Pinhead, even though I'm not that good with them. I am going to put him in the they fun tier. Because I honestly really like Pinhead, man. Now we're gonna go with artist. Personally, uh, it's honestly close. She's slipping to the I and not fun for me. I just don't really have the most fun playing artist. That's why I don't really play her as much. Um, Honestly, I just don't like her crows and how they are very inconsistent sometimes, at least to me anyway. So yeah, man. Next we have Sadako. Now the Sadako or the Onryo is uh, a fun killer. Of course the TVs are fun to teleport to. Scare survivors, all that. Personally, I love doing this condemned Sadako build. It gives me a challenge. You know, if I could do it before they get gens done, all that. I think that Sadako is a fun killer. I mean, she's okay, not bad. We are gonna put Sadako in the. Let's see here. We're gonna put Sadako in the not fun tier. I just don't have the most fun using her power. Next, we have Dredge. Now, Dredge, I love his power. Great. It looked good on paper. However, man, survivors can take full advantage. Basically, the Dredge's power is basically on how the survivors do, if they're experienced, if they're good. That's basically what Dredge is. Dredge is still fun. Don't get me wrong. The Remnant, I believe it's called, that you can teleport to, cut people off on a loop. That's great. Overall, even though Dredge has that, lock and slow down, I have to put Dredge in the They Fun tier, because I personally have a lot of fun playing Dredge, man. Now we have Wesker. Personally, I love playing Wesker, man. Again, go fast. He's bugged right now, obviously, but again, you can go fast. You know what I mean? You can really do anything with Wesker. Wesker, there's not really much you can't do, except, get a free ice cream cone or, world domination. But, it comes pretty damn close to that. However, we are going to put Wesker in the They Fun tier. And we're going to put him above the Oni. We're going to put him above the Oni. Alright, so we have the Knight, who is next up. Personally, I don't have fun playing as the Knight. Especially after the recent update, man, I just don't have fun. Knight is a killer that I do not enjoy, personally. Honestly, I used to like Knight. I really did. I'm going to have to go with the not fun tier, though. I am going to put him above Pig, because I don't hate him that much. But, yeah, man. So, next we have Skull Merchant. Now, immediately, I do not like playing this killer. I think it's absolutely boring. We are going to put her in the absolute butter buns tier, and I don't think I have to explain. We already know why. Anyway, Singularity. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. A killer that I do not like to play as more than Skull Merchant. Singularity. Do not like this killer. Do not like his power. Again, it might be a skill issue, but I do not like him, man. I like his design. I like what they were going off of, but I don't like the killer, man. I really don't. I do not like Hux, man. Anyway, we are on the Xenomorph. I love his tail attack. I love his, ability to, go on all fours. I love the counterplay that survivors have against him as well. With the turrets and with, everything else, really. Xenomorph, I'm going to have to go with, he's fun, man. He's fun. I'm going to put him above Demo. So, yeah, man. Next is Chucky. I have fun playing Chucky. I'm not sure if it's just I love, hearing, people curse in my games. I love that shit, as you guys probably already tell. I also love the fact that Chucky is, kind of true to himself. Same with all the other licenses, to be fair. But Chucky is just, he's fun, man. He really is fun. That slice and dice, the undetectable, he's great. All around, he is great. I love Chucky, so I will put him at the bottom of the very cash money tier, because he is very cash money. Now, we have the Unknown. Personally, I love trick shotting as the Unknown. I think it's fun. Do I have as much fun as the Unknown as the other killers on this list? On the top list? No, I do not. However, I will say that Unknown is really fun to play as, and honestly, I love playing as the Unknown, so I am going to put the Unknown. Honestly, I'm going to put the Unknown behind Bubba. That's what I'm going to do. So yeah, man, we are not gonna rank Vecna because I don't have him, and it'll be unfair, because I haven't played him personally. So, but yeah, man, this is the list. If you guys have enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. And you're part of Dragon's Army. We'll fight for all content. I'll see you guys on the next Real live stream. Peace, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day, everybody.